Hello, everyone, in a new episode of MARJ3 Podcast University Corners. Again, for anyone want to study in US, we have interesting university to know. I am Samir Ahmed. I am the CEO and co-founder of your lovely platform, MARJ3, the MENA largest online platform connecting students from MENA region to education opportunities. So let's start. Welcome again. And today we have Sarah with us to tell us about their interesting university and all the information about it. Like always, if you have any question, please write it in the comments and we will answer it at the end. If you have any problem with the voice, please confirm that you are hearing us and well. And if you have any comments or any questions, please feel free to add it. You always can find the link in the description if you want to apply for university or want to know more information about it or receive any offers that we will talk about it. Fill this form and we will contact with you soon. So welcome, Sarah. Can you introduce yourself and your university, and then we can start with some questions.
Perfect. So first of all, thank you for inviting me. I'm so interesting. I never, as I said earlier, I never been in a podcast. So thank you so much. I'm super excited about it. My name is Sarah Al-Garadi. I am from Trine University. Trine University is a private nonprofit university in the Midwest of the U.S. in Indiana State. Trine was established in 1884, so it has a long history in education.
Okay, great. So Trine University have programs for undergraduate and postgraduate.
Yes.
So can you tell us about what is the majors that you provide in both of them in the university?
We do, for bachelor degrees, we have different departments from engineering, business, health and science, art and science, and education. For masters, we offer four master's degrees for our international students. Three of them are STEM degrees, from Masters in Business Administration, Masters in Engineering Management, Masters in Information Studies, and Masters in Business Analytics. As of undergraduate, we have more than 40 majors. Many of them are in STEM programs for students who are looking for STEM degrees. I can take a second to kind of quick share my screen to show you the programs, just to give you a quick idea.
Yes.
I'm going through our website. So these are the art and science programs that we have. And these are the business programs that we have. Here's the education, here's the engineering and computing programs. My younger sister just graduated last summer from biomedical engineering. My youngest sister, she's now doing mechanical engineering, and my older sister just a few years ago, graduated from accounting. And I did my master's degree at Trine in leadership. So these are the programs, just quick, since we don't have much time, that we have at Trine as a program.
Great. So I wanted to talk a little bit about the campus. Tell us about the campus life, the campus location, and the area. What is the benefit there?
Okay, so as I said earlier, we are in the Midwest of U.S. in Indiana State in a small town called Angola. Not Angola in Africa, Angola in Indiana State. Being in a small town, especially for undergraduate students, gives the students that welcoming community and the safe and quiet environment to focus on their studies. Even though that we are in a small town, we're still not far away from big cities like Chicago, Indianapolis, Minneapolis, Toledo, Detroit. We are within 2 to 3 hours driving distance from them. Our campus is beautiful. It's 400 acres, so it's huge. Indiana in general is known to be one of the largest states that have 101 lakes, so it is beautiful campus. We have so many facilities. We offer housing for our undergraduate students, from traditional dorms to apartment style. We have different sport facilities, from football field, hockey, e-games, students who are playing video games, bowling alleys, basketball field, new labs for our engineering students and health and sciences students. We have more than 50 organizations and clubs. We celebrate the students' traditional festivals, like Ramadan is coming, so we celebrate Ramadan and Eid. And for our Muslim students, we celebrate Diwali for our Indian students, Chinese New Year for our Chinese students, and so many. So we support our international students from the moment they apply to even after graduation. We help them with during their classes. We have free tutoring. We have 24 hours library and computer lab as well. I can go on more, but if you have other questions.
Yeah, it's very interesting. So can you tell me, while we are talking about the benefits of the campus and all the activities, what is the main advantages that the university have? Why should I, as a student, consider to join your university?
Okay, so I mentioned a few of them already. So
Yes.
being in a small town, that gives the students the quiet and safe environment. Being in I would say, Trine to me as an alumni and to my family in general is like a family. That's why all my sisters went to Trine. So
Exactly.
that's the feeling that Trine gives the students, is the family. We help the students from the moment they apply, as I said, until even after graduation. We have students who graduated and finished and they came back to Trine, whether for a second degree or for any kind of help. Trine support them through their culturally, so that they don't get that cultural shock. We're there for them. Our international team as a staff, we are very diverse. I am from Yemen. My colleagues is from Nepal. My other colleagues is half Japanese, half American. So we are very diverse, and to support our international students. My other colleagues is also Chinese. So with that being said, and also I said we have free tutoring, 24 hours lab, computer lab, and library. Trine is also accredited by the Higher Learning Commission, and every department from engineering, business, health and science, art and science, and education departments are each accredited. We have so many programs, from STEM and non-STEM programs for students who are interested in STEM. We also, for our fall 2019, our enrollment was around 4,000. So we are a small campus. We have a small class size. We are known for our small class size. Our student faculty ratio is 15:1. So the students get that personal attention from their professors. We also offer international academic scholarship for our international students. Our highest scholarship is almost half of the tuition fees. So when students apply, we review their application and document. If they are accepted, then we automatically review them for the scholarship as well. So that's a great benefit for the student. And as I said earlier, for graduate students, we offer 4 master's degrees. Another benefit for our graduate students for master's degrees is that our classes are hybrid, which means that they attend their seated classes once or twice a semester. So students can live anywhere in the U.S. And then when they attend their seated classes on the weekends, that helps them to find internships all over the states and not being restricted in a certain area. We have another big point that we have above 95% employment rate, which means most of our graduate students, 95% of them, after graduation, whether they go for higher education or find jobs, and we help the students to find internships, co-ops, work authorizations during their studies and after graduation as well.
Okay, great. So after knowing all this, amazing information about the university. I believe like I'm interested and a lot of the audience are interested to see the campus and see the university, and then we can continue more information about the requirement and the application process. So let's see the university.
At Trine University, innovation and professional development are a way of life. The fastest growing private university in Indiana, Trine provides an exceptionally safe environment and a vibrant campus with a diverse student population and a focus on excellence. Trine offers high demand majors in engineering, health sciences, business, education, and arts and sciences, all taught by caring, expert faculty. That's why more than 99% of our alumni are employed or enrolled in graduate school within 6 months of graduation. And substantial financial aid packages allow students to complete their Trine degree with a minimum amount of debt. Generous donors have funded more than $22 million in new athletic facilities, allowing our NCAA Division III student athletes who participate in 23 men's and women's sports programs, as well as esports, to excel on and off the field. This investment is part of an overall $155 million campus transformation that's occurred since 2000.
It's so lovely campus and so lovely activities. And I believe a lot of students now are interested to what is the requirements, how we can apply to this amazing university. So can we talk about the requirements, and then we can talk about the tuition fees and the scholarships that you have mentioned?
Definitely. I'll share my screen so that I can show you our application and the requirements. It's all posted in our website.
Okay.
So from our website, we go to international admission. Here you can see, here is the undergraduate application, and here's the graduate application, and here are the documents needed. So we need an academic transcript. So for undergraduate, most likely it's going to be the high school. And generally we would need, the final percentage for the student high school degree. If a student did or is doing kind of an American curriculum or IB or any private American schools or English schools in general, then we might review it for transfer credits that would transfer towards their degree here at Trine as well. Financial guarantee, copy of their passport, English placement test. We would need that, whether TOEFL. I don't know if in Egypt you have PTE, but IELTS and Duolingo is now known to be taken online. SAT and ACT are not required, but they are recommended. The same with GRE and GMAT for our master's students.
Okay, so it's very nice that you don't require SAT, because some problems, some like students in Egypt have problem with their certificate of SAT, so it will be a great advantage for them. And okay, so this is the requirement of the tuition fees.
Yes. So before I go to the tuition fee, just to let the students or who's watching, our application is online for free. So once you fill out the application, and upload all of these needed documents, then we start the review process. If a student is admissible, then we send the student the admission letter. For undergraduate, if they're admissible, we will send them the scholarship letter, as well as scholarships is only for undergraduate students. And then after that, the admission process usually take from a week to 2 weeks. So we're fast on that. Once we send the students the admission letters, then it's on the students if they decided to come to Trine or not. And then if they decided to come to Trine, then we issue the I-20, which is the immigration paper, but they would have to pay the admission deposit before that. Once the admission deposit is paid, then we issue the I-20 and mail it to the student. The I-20, which is the immigration paper that the student needs to book their visa appointment. As of cost and tuition and cost for undergraduate, it depends on the major. So all majors except non-engineering, except engineering majors are around 36. Engineering is $36,000. Non-engineering is around $33,000. For master's tuition, it is around $17,000 for the whole program.
And what about the scholarship? What is the requirement for the scholarship, and what is the price after the scholarship?
Well, it depends on the students, what would the students qualify for. So as I said, all students with admission, they would qualify for a scholarship. The lowest scholarship is 8,000, sorry. The highest scholarship is 16, and the highest scholarship is almost half of tuition fee. So as I said, the non-engineering programs is around $33,000, the tuition fee. So it's almost half, the scholarship is almost half of it if the student have a higher GPA, or I would say, because in Egypt, you do a percentage, so it would be the percentage needs to be high. So the higher the percentage or the GPA, the higher the scholarship. As I said, SAT and ACT is not required.
And the tuition fees are like for the university, or also it will include accommodation?
No, it's just tuition is just for the program itself. Accommodation, it's around 10,000. Accommodation and meal plan and all together is around 10 to 11,000 a year.
Okay, that's very nice. So we are almost out of time, so we have one or two questions before we end. And like I said in the beginning, if you are interested to join the university, you can fill the form in the description, and we will help you to apply for the university. And for questions, what about biology? What is the cost PhD? I don't know if you have PhD studies at the university or not.
We have one program in PhD, which is physical therapy, not in biology. We have biology as a bachelor degree. And the scholarship is as it's for all majors. It's from 8,000 to 16,000.
Okay. There are also Maha asking about PhD. It's the same answer, I believe.
Yes, we don't have that, unfortunately. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's true.
So it's really a pleasure to have you with us, Sarah. Thank you for your time, and thanks for our listening. Our listeners, keep in touch with us, and to know more about the universities, you are always welcome to use your lovely platform MARJ3 to find and compare between the different universities. And don't forget, every Wednesday we have a new university to talk about and to tell you more about this university and how you can apply with. Thank you, everyone, and have a nice day.
Thank you.